In Spain, the vendor must pay the plusvalia tax to the town hall, and also it could be liable for capital gains tax if the vendor has a gain on the sale of the property. Although normally it's the vendor the one that is liable to pay the plusvalia tax to the town hall, when the vendor is a non-tax resident in Spain, the buyer must pay because it's considered by the law as a substitute for the taxpayer. Yes, at the moment, the capital in Spain, the capital gains tax to be paid by the vendor who are tax resident in Spain and the ones that are not tax resident in Spain is different. In fact, the ones that are non-tax resident in Spain, they pay less taxes. They only pay 19% capital gains tax. Normally, in a sale, it could be agreed that the local rates and the rubbish collection or the rubbish bill, it will be paid proportionally between the vendor and the buyer. Unfortunately, it's quite common that the catastro and the land registry in Spain does not match. Catastro is an administrative registry used, for example, by the town hall to issue the local rates. And the land registry is the most important one because it's the registry of ownership and also is registered the charges that could affect our property like a mortgage. It's really important when we buy and when we sell to make sure that the cadastral information and the land registry information match with the reality. The regulation of the occupation license or the habitability certificate depends on each region of Spain. In the Valencian community, it has been a change in the law in 2021, and now that the occupation license has been substituted by the responsible declaration. If we want the help of a real estate agent to sell our house, it's really advisable to include some clauses in the contract that we have with them. For example, a clause that says that the agent fee will be due and pay only if the sale goes through and we complete in front of the notary, and also a clause that says that the contracts to be signed with the potential buyers will be signed directly by the vendors, so we make sure of the wording that will be agreed with the potential buyers. In a purchase, normally the land registry fee for the registration of the new deed will be paid by the buyer, okay? And in relation with the expenses of the notary, although the civil code says that the vendor must pay for the first copy, the normal thing in some regions like the Costa Blanca is that the notary fees are paid by the buyer.